Hey, roomie, you busy? I knocked, but your headphones were on again. I swear, one day someone's going to rob the apartment, and you'll still be sitting here scrolling on your phone. Nah. Oh, you're dressed up. No, I'm not judging. You just don't usually wear that shirt unless you're trying to impress somebody. Wait, you're actually going out? With who? A girl? Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that. No, seriously, good for you. I mean it, it's just surprising. I guess I thought if either of us started dating, we'd probably tell each other first. We've lived together for almost 2 years now. We know each other's schedules better than we know our own, so who's the lucky girl? You met her online. You've been talking for a few weeks? And today is your first date. Right, that's nice. She sounds great. Pretty funny, likes the same games as you. Wow. Sounds almost perfect. You must really like her. No, I'm smiling. See, I'm happy for you. Though, isn't it a little fast? I mean, people online can pretend to be anyone. You barely know her. What if she's just using you? What if she gets bored after a week? I'd hate seeing you get hurt. You know how attached you get to people. I've seen it happen. You always give everyone the benefit of the doubt. That's one of the things Never mind. Forget it. Anyway, what time are you leaving? Half an hour? So soon? Huh. I guess movie night's canceled then. Yeah, I know we never officially planned it. It's just every Friday we end up watching something together. Even when we complain about each other's movie choices, it's become our thing. Guess I shouldn't assume it'll always stay that way. No, it's fine, really. You should go. I don't want to be the clingy roommate. That'd be weird. Can I ask you something? When were you going to tell me? After the date? If it went well, or were you hoping I just wouldn't notice? Because I notice everything about you. When you're stressed, when you skip breakfast, when you're pretending you're okay, when you're texting someone and smiling at your phone. I noticed that 1 week ago. I just didn't realize it was because of her. I thought maybe, forget it, I'm being stupid. Go enjoy yourself, really. I'll survive one night alone. Actually, before you leave, can I have one hug? Just for luck, come here. Thanks. You're warm. You always are. You know, I don't think she appreciates how lucky she is. She hasn't seen you after you wake up. She doesn't know your stupid habit of humming while you cook. She doesn't know you always leave the last slice of pizza for someone else. She doesn't know you like I do. Sorry, that sounded possessive, didn't it? Yeah. Guess living together does that. Still, I hope she deserves you. Because if she doesn't, I don't think I'd like her very much. Hey, can you look at me for a second? I know this is a lot. I shouldn't have dumped all of that on you at once. I've been keeping these feelings bottled up for so long that the moment I started talking, I couldn't stop. I was terrified. Terrified that someone else would ask you out before I ever found the courage to tell you how I felt, and that's exactly what happened. When you told me about your date, it honestly felt like the floor disappeared underneath me. I smiled. I congratulated you. I even tried to convince myself that I'd be okay with it, but I wasn't. Not even close. Every time you smiled while talking about her, every little detail, it hurt more than I expected. I kept wondering, what does she have that I don't? We've lived together for years. We've stayed up watching movies until 2 a.m. We've ordered way too much takeout. I've stolen your hoodies. You've helped me through panic attacks. I've helped you cram for exams. We already act like a couple half the time. So why wasn't I the one you asked out? Sorry, that sounded selfish. You don't owe me anything. I know that. Feelings don't work like transactions. I was just maybe hoping a little too much. Can I ask you something? When we spent all those evenings together, when we'd laugh until neither of us could breathe. Did they mean as much to you as they did to me? Because those moments became my favorite part of every week without me even realizing it. You became my favorite person. Maybe I waited too long. Maybe I kept telling myself there'd always be another chance. I'll tell him next week, after finals, after graduation. Always another excuse until someone else walked into your life, and suddenly, there wasn't any time left. So, I'm done hiding. I'm done pretending I'm just the roommate who happens to care a little too much. I like you. A lot. Enough that seeing you with someone else genuinely scares me. I don't expect you to magically feel the same way, but I couldn't keep lying to you or to myself. So, whatever happens after tonight, at least you'll know the truth. You don't have to answer me right now. Honestly, I'd rather you didn't. Not because I'm afraid of hearing, no, it's okay, maybe a little, but mostly because I don't want your answer to come from guilt. If you choose me, I want it to be because you actually want me, not because you feel bad. Can I ask for one thing, though? Just one. If tonight's date doesn't feel right, if something feels off, you promise you'll tell me. Don't disappear into a relationship just because you think you're supposed to. You're allowed to change your mind. And if she makes you feel like you have to pretend to be someone you're not, walk away. You deserve someone who likes the real you, the awkward jokes, the terrible cooking, the habit of leaving coffee cups everywhere, even the way you always apologize for things that aren't your fault. I've seen every version of you, the stressed version, the exhausted version, the version who stays awake until 3 a.m. because you're overthinking one tiny mistake. I've seen you at your absolute worst, and I still looked forward to coming home every day because I knew you'd be here. Maybe that's when I should have realized. Maybe I wasn't just comfortable around you. Maybe I was already in love. So, here's my completely selfish request. Before you decide where things go with her, give me one chance. Just one. One real date. Not as roommates, not as friends. Not because you pity me. A real date if, after that, you still decide she's the one you want. I'll accept it. It'll hurt, probably more than I'd like to admit, but I'll respect your decision, Eka. Until then, I'm asking you not to close the door on us before we've even had a chance to see what us could look like. So, what do you think? Would you be willing to give your roommate one chance?